Welcome to the Anxiety Doesn't Own Me podcast. My name is Emmanuel Isaacson. I'm an anxiety coach who helps people to overcome and heal their anxiety naturally. I know a lot of you guys right now that are struggling with anxiety, and me included, whenever I did go through anxiety, that you don't believe that you are ever going to see the day where you're going to feel like you used to be or be like you used to be. And you feel like you're stuck like this for the rest of your life because you hear stories and you look at comments on, let's say, social media of people saying, I've been dealing with this for a long time. I don't think it's possible. And of course, just from your own experience of trying to deal with anxiety, and you don't see any improvement. And I get a lot of messages from people on my TikTok that tell me, it's like, I don't believe that I'm able to overcome this. I've tried so many things and I'm trying to push and fight every single day, and it doesn't seem like it's possible for me to overcome this. And something that I always ask them is like, first of all, I always say, I definitely understand, because I really, really do. I understand the dark place that you're in right now. I understand how hard it is right now. I understand how lost you are. I understand how confused you are. Like, you don't understand what's happening with you. I understand everything that you're going through. And whenever I speak with people on one-on-one coaching, I can understand and I know what they're thinking. Whenever I try to give them a solution, I always say, whenever I give the end of the solution, I always say, but I know exactly what you're going to say. And I finish off their thought because I know where they're coming from. And it's definitely hard. It is. It's not an easy thing because you're there on your own. You are kind of you're kind of lost because you don't understand what's happening and nobody's giving you any answers. And whenever they do, it's like you're still kind of confused. But I always ask them, what have you been doing so far in trying to overcome your anxiety? And the answers that I get are very basic kind of answer, I've been trying to fight it, or I have been doing meditation or doing some exercises, which again is great. It's not a bad thing, but that thing won't get you to the place where you want to get to. It won't get you to the place of being anxiety free. That is the thing over here. That's the understanding that we need so that we can get to the place where we want to. It's because I get a lot of messages saying I'm so tired of dealing with this, and I understand it. And I've been the same exact way, because I said to myself, I'm trying so much, I'm putting in so much effort, because every single day to deal with anxiety and putting in the effort every single day, waking up and trying to fight it and trying to do things takes a toll. It makes us feel like we're doing a lot, and we are. We really, really are. But at the same time, if you don't see the results, if we don't see that we're actually moving forward, that means we need to change certain things. That means we need to change our actions that we've been taking so far. Albert Einstein said this, that doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is what is insanity. And of course, you're not insane. That's not what I'm saying over here. It's just saying that if you're trying to do the same thing over and over again and you're not seeing the results, that means we need to try something else. That means we need to try a different strategy over here, because so far what we've been doing hasn't helped us. So we need to find something that is going to help us. And this thing is to give you guys hope that so far what you've been doing, if you see that it hasn't helped, then understand that what you're doing so far may not be the right way. And I'm not trying to blame you and put the fault. No, it's just that you haven't been informed. No one's actually showed you the right way of how to actually overcome it. Maybe because they don't know themselves, or it could be something else. But the amazing thing over here is that you have hope and understand, hey, you know what? This is possible to overcome it. And I know exactly how to overcome it. And of course, it's hard to give everything on an episode on a podcast, but it's better when you work one-on-one with somebody, even in a group. It's much better because you're able to get there and guide you on the journey from getting from point A all the way to point B, so that you could be anxiety free, because that's what we want at the end of the day. And that may require certain things that we might do in order for us to achieve that goal that we want. But again, remember that So far, what you have been done is not all that you could be doing. And I'm not trying to overwhelm you or anything like that. I'm trying to give you hope. Like, hey, okay, you know what? Maybe what I have done so far hasn't helped. Maybe I can try something else. And this is with everything in life, with anything, relationships, with business, whatever you like. If things aren't working your way, you have to ask yourself, okay, so far I have been doing A, B, and C. It hasn't been giving me the results that I want. Maybe I need to change it. Maybe I need to do something else. Maybe I'm not doing it correctly. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Because again, I know that people are capable in achieving so many things. It's just they haven't been given the right tools. So it's not their fault. It's not your fault that you haven't gotten to the place that you want to be. It's just that you were never shown and how to properly do it. Because I can guarantee it that if you were properly shown, you would want to do it. You would definitely want to do it. Why not? It hasn't benefited you so far with dealing with your anxiety every single day. So for sure you want to get out of it. I know I wanted to get out of it. I remember when I was dealing with it, I said to myself, I want to get the hell out of this situation. I'm sick and tired of waking up every single morning and having to deal with this. Even in the nighttime, having to deal with my anxiety. It was exhausting. And this is why we feel like we've done so much, because it actually is. We actually are doing so much because our mind is so active. It's just running with thoughts. And what we're trying to do is trying to handle and trying to control it and trying to do anything so that we don't experience this. But this is so exhausting. It takes so much energy out of us that we feel like, yo, I'm doing too much. I am doing way too much. And you are. You literally are. If somebody, I think, was able to see in the mind of somebody that's going through anxiety, their thought process of what they're going through, they're going to whoa, what the hell is going on over here? It's like running on 10x, our brains. My brain would not shut off at all. And it's difficult. But the good news is, again, guys, is that there is a way to overcome your anxiety. There is a way to heal your anxiety, and you just haven't been shown how to do it. This is why I do a podcast. This is why I do coaching. This is why I try to do group coaching. And this is why I try to provide natural remedies. I try to provide as much as possible so that you guys can get from point A to point B and be anxiety-free so that you can live the life that you once did. And I want to show you guys that it's definitely possible. It is 100% possible. You just need to invest in yourself to try and do things that you haven't done before, because some things are going to make you feel uncomfortable. And I always talk about it. There is things that I have done that made me feel uncomfortable, but it made me the person that I am today. It pushed me to be the person that I am today. It made me grow. Growth doesn't happen from being comfortable. It doesn't happen that way. Growth comes from being uncomfortable. I don't know who I heard this from. They said something about the lobster. The lobster, the way it grows is that its shell forms around its body, and every time it grows, it goes through this pain of where he sheds off the shells and it needs to regrow its shells. But the thing is, if he doesn't shed his old structure, what happens is that he's not able to grow if he's just sitting there comfortably. He has to go through that pain in order to grow. It's the same thing with us. We need to go through some being uncomfortable. And again, we don't have to feel uncomfortable 24/7. No, we can try every single day, little by little, so that we can get to the point where that uncomfortability becomes comfort and we continue moving forward and building on that. Slow and steady is what wins the race at the end of the day. But the thing is, we're always wanting it to be right now. But the thing with anxiety, the healing process does take time. It's a slow moving turtle. That's what it is. But at the end of the day, it's going to get to the finish line. But if you think you're going to jump from point A to point B to be instantly anxiety free and understand why you want that, you will be disappointed over and over again. But if you take it slow every single day and building yourself every single day, you will see that eventually you will get to the finish line and be anxiety free. If you are looking for a natural remedy in order to help you to deal with your anxiety and help you on your journey to overcome it, I created Calmly CBD, where it specifically helps you to calm down your anxiety and panic attacks. And as well, it doesn't make you feel drowsy, it doesn't make you feel sleepy, and it helps you to just feel calm so you can actually do things throughout the day like work, drive, go out, and do whatever you like in a more calmer state of mind. As well as not addictive or has any side effects or any withdrawals, which this way can actually help you to heal your anxiety and get you to the destination in overcoming your anxiety much quicker. You can click the link that's in the description. It would say Calmly CBD to place your order today. And then right now it's on sale for a limited time where you can buy one and get the second one free. If you did like this episode, please click the like button and leave a 5-star review. The reason why I ask is because this way we're able to reach more people, and the more people that we can actually reach, the more people that we can actually help. Because my mission in this world, my purpose is to help people to overcome and heal their anxiety naturally and show them that it's possible to overcome. Thank you guys, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.